You talked about the past, what Andrew Tate did, what our friend Michael's doing.
Yeah.
Let's talk about potentially what could be happening in the future. And this is AI girlfriends, AI corn, AI situations.
That's crazy.
And there's a very famous rapper, some call her probably the most famous rapper these days, especially for Gen Z. Her name is Megan Thee Stallion. You know, back in my day it was Lil Kim, then it was Nicki Minaj, then it was Cardi B, but it seems to be that
There was a lot
Megan
of that Foxy
Thee Stallion,
too.
thank you for speaking when I'm speaking, is out there. She's paying the price for deepfake corn, and she's speaking out against AI fakery. And there's, I guess, a sex tape out there of her allegedly doing OnlyFans, corn, whatever the situation. Why can't I say porn? Okay, whatever.
The internet.
You basically can now. It's just the first.
Okay,
5 minutes.
gotcha.
You're
So
fine.
she was doing a concert recently, and you talk about selling your soul. She didn't even sell her soul. These are people that were using her image and likeness
Sold it for her.
to sell her soul for her. So here's a video of her breaking down at a concert of her being super upset about these images or these videos being out there, pulling her to tears. Go ahead, Alejandra. Turn the volume off because I don't know if we can play this song, but you can keep playing it without the volume. There she is, and then towards the end of the video, keep playing it. She starts to break down in tears, and she can't finish the song right there. Okay, and then if you go back to the article, here's what she said. She said, "Look, it's really sick how y'all go out of the way to hurt me when you see me winning. By the way, hate never comes from above; it always comes from below. We know that.
Yep.
Y'all going too far with some fake ass shit. Just know today was your last day playing with me, and I mean it." So we're gonna see what Megan Thee Stallion has done. Now, this whole concept of AI, fake relationships. Earlier this year, we remember there was a Taylor Swift situation, sex tape that was out there, and Twitter, now X, shut that down. And here's a pic I think we have of her and Trump that allegedly were dating. And then here's an article about sort of the reality about what's happening out there. One tech exec predicts that AI girlfriends are going to be a thing. She said this is going to be $1 billion business. Greg Eisenberg, the CEO of Late Checkout, tweeted the market cap for Match Group is $9 billion. Someone will build an AI version of Match Group and make $1 billion. I met a guy last night in Miami who admitted to me that he spends $10,000 a month on AI girlfriends. Guys, by the way, it's not me. I promise you.
Okay, good.
Even though I live in Miami.
Mark that off my list.
So AI girlfriends, deep fakes, fake situations that are going on out there. Walk me through what's going on here, Michael. What's the future of AI porn?
I mean, at the end of the day, imagine that you're on, say, for example, a dating app. It's when you're speaking to someone, for all you know, that could be just a robot talking back to you. And most people that are single, they're on dating apps. It's a known fact, right? So say you're messaging, if you're a man messaging a girl, right? She responds to you with something positive. Say you say something funny and she's like, "Oh, haha, you're so funny." You get that dopamine hit, right? Because you know you're getting that validation or from that other person, some form of connection, even though it's just purely over the internet, like it's just on a screen on your phone. But that just links to, at the end of the day, it just hits those same neurons in your brain, your dopamine receptors. And it's no different with AI, which is why AI definitely will be taking over, because people, they'll pay, and you know, it comes back to that hypergamy thing you were talking about earlier, Adam. Do you think the guy with the $50 million house living here in Fort Lauderdale on the island that I just drove past a couple hours ago was on OnlyFans paying for AI model girlfriends? Or do you think it's the guy that's, you know, goes out there and he might hit on 100 girls and he has zero luck?
But like
luck.
Adam said, there's some guys
it's
who
a
are paying
wide range.
$10,000 per month. So there's also
There's
a
people
market
with
for guys
money.
who
I mean, maybe
are-
they've just got a sexual fantasy.
There's a lot of money on this OnlyFans thing, so I don't think that this is our McDonald's workers because you do not pay $3,000
Yes,
for
but-
a
but-
video
but it's-
of
but-
me
but-
swallowing a whole bottle without breathing. Like, you know,
¿Qué pasó?
no, like, no, but this is the thing that you guys keep saying that it's the low income. Like, no low
No,
income.
I didn't say
no.
it's low income.
No, like, it's not.
You
no,
can
no,
be
in the
rich
track.
and get no chicks, and you can
Yeah.
get.
You can be a
You
rich
can be
nerd.
broke and have no chicks. Brokies.
The whole AI thing, it's crazy. Like, it's the same thing. Like, when I was, God, I feel like an old lady saying this. Back in the days when I had a model of my butt and guys would take it home. I have a model of my butt. It's 150 pounds. It's my actual butt.
By the way, guys, we're selling that online right here in the SOSCAST for $9.99, a limited price.
No, it's $15,000. What are you talking about? The whole me is 15.
Save that
3,000 the
money.
month only. Yeah. So you cannot sleep with me, but you could sleep with the fake me. So like it's the same concept, but not only that. And we keep. You know, this is when I say potatoes. Like guys play video games for that, because they love it. It's the same thing. Let's just watch AI porn. It's the same, you know, gratification. They don't play go to war and play model whatever duty bullshit you guys play. Go to war. No, you guys don't do that. You guys sit down and you do it on the internet. You do it on your PlayStation. So it's the same thing with sex. I do want to bring something up before I fight with anybody.
Oh, now you want to stop fighting.
No, before we start
ahead.
fighting, because I know this
Yes.
is going to create a fight. This whole thing about what happened to Megan, everybody that put their kids' picture in their internet are doing to their kids. I've always said, this is coming. You guys are giving pedophiles your kids' pictures to do this kind of movies, to do this kind of shit. Yes, it is. When you put your little girl in the internet, whether it has a bikini or not, you leaving your girl in a place full of pedophiles. So let's start thinking this way, because we are not my mom. My mom will believe that picture. We know better.
Yeah.
Let's start thinking the right way and get with the program and stop posting our kids on social media.
Do you think it's
Hold on,
because of
Amy.
your
Hold on. Shush.
experience?
Marissa,
Where?
I see all the girls nodding. Why are you nodding?
I feel like kids or parents, specifically on TikTok, they'll post their children and you see like the saves and you see the shares. And you know, you wonder why the little girl in the bikini is getting 100,000 shares or 50,000 saves. And so, you know, unfortunately there is a lot of pedophiles. There's a lot of guys attracted to children. It's sick. And so I get what she's saying, that, you know, it is a problem. It's definitely
You
prevalent.
guys are giving food for pedophiles,
Okay.
posting your kids' pictures.
It's a multi-billion
Can
dollar
I
problem.
host this fucking show without having to tell everybody to shush? We're going to go on the line here. Janelle, go ahead.
I agree, because it's a multi-billion dollar industry. And most of these, I mean, you're giving basically you're giving them the armor to these pedophiles and, you know, like these weirdos by doing that. So
Okay.
that's why I agree
So
with
it's
that. And I was
beyond
nodding.
the pedophilia. It's like it's not okay. We've always been worried about. Back in my day, it was like, don't talk to strangers because they can come give you candy. You end up in a crazy van.
Now you're on
Now
the
it's-
internet. They
now
get
it's
your
the
picture.
internet. We've
Now your
seen,
mama is giving you
you know,
to
we've interviewed
strangers.
Chris Hansen. Like, you know, hey, what's going on?
Because again, it's the
We've seen
attention.
this. Now it's AI
We're addicted
stuff
to
that
the
even can be
attention.
done. What were you gonna say, J-Lo?
The exact same thing, because it's the internet period now. So the best thing you can do is just don't post your kids at all, because the moment they hit the internet, who knows where the pictures go, and
is
who
that
knows
realistic,
what they're
though?
going to do now.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
It is.
Yeah.
There
It's that
are
simple
porn
as that.
with kids'
I mean,
faces.
I don't have children.
I've
but
seen
say,
that
what
happen.
What if, for example, your kid's at a school excursion? I don't have a child, you know, but surely they take pictures and
They
it ends
can't.
up on.
Legally, they can't. There's a lot of laws.
And
in
yes,
the
it
United
sucks.
States
It
with
takes
that.
the innocence out of a child just taking a picture, but it's a lot of sick people. So
Yeah. Amy, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask, do you think because you were involved in the sex work industry and you were sexualized for so long that you feel like you're probably a little bit more cognizant to that than the average person? Like a lot of people probably never think twice about posting that content because it's just their regular life. But someone in sex work, they've been sexualized. They've had that part of themselves put on public display for so many people. Do you think you're maybe a little bit more aware of that and feel more passionately about that because you've been sexualized in your line of
No,
work?
I think that when you say that I'm more sexualized, I don't agree with that because before I got into porn, I sexualized novelas and I sexualized movies. And there is sex scenes, which is porn. It's of course it's porn since we are grandmother. So when we're talking about sexualizing, we sexualize shampoo. We sexualize everything because sex says. Nobody washes their head like this in a shampoo commercial. Nobody does that. Nobody does that.
I do. When I do my hair, I'm all up in
Nobody
it.
does that.
Yeah.
So, like, yes, I am more aware what you can do. It's not the sex part. I'm more aware and knowledgeable of what you can do with a picture because, not because I'm in porn, because I am looking at men and I am talking to men daily. So I have an insight of how stupid men are.
Well, it's kind of, that's what I meant. Well, will you see how they react
Okay,
to it?
quick question.
I'm gonna
Walk
fight with
me
you now.
through. This question is for you, and then Brandon's gonna get the final word. Walk me through who you think. Give me an avatar of the typical guy who's paying for AI porn, OnlyFans, PayPig. What does he look like? What does he act like? Give me just an avatar. Walk me through that. Go.
Everybody's different because I could look at
No, but I don't want
No,
everybody's
no, no.
different.
No,
I want.
me.
Yes.
Okay. Me, I'm
He's 40 years old. He's bald. He's broke. He's this. He's
I'm
like.
big.
He's
I'm big.
22. He's never had a girl.
I'm a dominatrix. Most of the time,
Yeah.
I'm a pay pig. Cash
What does the
pigs.
guy look like?
All kinds. I have guys with six packs. I have guys with money. I have guys with Formula One. I have rappers paying me that I have never slept with. I have all kind of people because I am a dominatrix, because I am feisty, because I'll tell you that you're so pathetic and your shit is so small, and I can't believe you make me waste my freaking time, and they pay me for that, and
That's
they
a little
love it.
Yeah.
You
Walk me
pathetic
through-
But isn't it incredible the mind of
That's
these
a lot.
guys?
Yeah.
That some of them, it's crazy.
Michael, walk me through an avatar
Yeah.
of what the typical guy looks
So
like
that's
and acts like.
that's one perspective. I haven't seen a lot of that from looking at using the
Data.
data once again.
Yeah.
You said it before me. It's age, at least on OnlyFans, maybe on different hubs it's
I also come
different.
from porn. It's different.
Yeah,
Than a regular
yeah.
girl.
Maybe on different hubs it's different. On OnlyFans, it's definitely about the 18 to 32-year-old men,
Yep.
usually buying content of the women, 99% of the time. Most of them, they're just looking for a girlfriend of some kind. It's the minority that are there to just get, where they've, for whatever they do, they have a lot of money and they just have
but
some
why
fantasy.
not just watch
or
porn? Why are they paying all this money for
it's
this?
It's a
they want to
psychological
provide.
thing.
They want to provide because
It's
chances
psychological.
are they don't have a partner
provide.
and they want to provide because
Yeah.
what does every man really
Be a
want
provider,
to do? You
protector,
wanna
being
provide.
present for his woman.
You want to provide for your woman.
You want to go to her
You know?
wish list and buy her everything.
Yeah.
You want to
Yeah.
go
You
and
feel
drop
good.
a car
Listen,
in your
I
house.
don't,
good as a
I
man.
don't think my little speech right here is going to
wanna
change
provide?
anything.
What about me?
But men, like, invest in yourself. Invest in a
Yes.
gym.
Yes.
Save your money.
Yes.
Read a book. Get out into public. Meet people. Network. Talk to me in 3 to 5 years when you're 25 years old and you've got a six-pack and muscles and money in the bank account. You could go pay an AI girlfriend, OnlyFans Fendom. Okay, you could take the easy way out, or you could actually fucking work and
have the
actually
girl
become
come
the
to
best
you.
version of yourself. And now you're getting all the girls. But the choice is
We're not
yours.
looking at it so-
Brandon, go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm usually a big anti-government intervention guy, but I think that porn is causing so much destruction. I think a lot of the things the weird stuff that we're seeing now with the mental illness stuff is like from porn making everybody weird with the just rabbit holes that people go down and like developing all these weird fetishes and stuff and giving people the out of not having to go out and meet people in public because they could just get that outlet online. I almost think it's more damaging than prostitution, to be honest, because like at least then people are connecting with the person. But I don't know, I think maybe it's the one scenario in which I could justify the government getting in and regulating it because of how damaging it is to society and culture.
So here's my question.
Right?
Okay, there's like IRL in real life
Yes.
versus on your phone AI.
Right.
Listen, you're kind of like, I'm old school. There's things called strip clubs. You kind of can do kind of whatever. Why don't you just go experience this stuff in
They
real
can
life
Lazy.
see you.
and provide? Why do you have to do it in your basement on AI fake girls? Like, I don't
Because
get
they
it.
can see you on street. Okay, we're not thinking about something also. We live in our world, and we are talking about OnlyFans. So let's stick on
Yeah.
OnlyFans and not on porn when I started, which I'm old as hell in porn already.
Yeah.
So Let's talk about OnlyFans. We're talking about 18 to 32, you said?
Roughly.
18 to 32 come from broken homes, most of them. 18 to 32 comes from stress. 18 to 32 come from a lot of broken men. And we also are not looking into the way and the world that we are living in. And not only, these girls will not look at men that has $100,000. So that man that doesn't have $100,000 cannot go to South Beach and get a $20 drink. So let's look at the realistic expectations of life and what we are living in. And unfortunately, to men, that's the life that they live in. So the only way that you guys could fix this is not putting laws against porn. It's actually creating health, mental illness stuff. Because it's not cutting porn. It's why is this happening? Because our health is shit. Why? Or this man need to do this because this lady wants $100,000. But why this lady wants $100,000? Because their houses is $4,500 or $5,000 a month. So there is so many other things that we are not looking into, and we always want to blame the whore. We always blame to blame the cat. You know, no.
Well, I blame the government above everything, but
But
a lot.
it's not their fault.
So here's the final point.
So it's not
Next
their
topic.
government's fault.
It's not their fault.
Yeah, it is.
Thanks, guys.
No.
I believe in free market capitalism, and you're talking about government intervention.
What the hell is communism? I come from a country where that is not
There
gonna
you go.
happen.
You
I'm
know
against
about what's going on
communism,
in
too.
Crazy as
Cuba.
hell.
If men weren't paying,
Yeah,
women wouldn't have
right.
all this money. So it's on the men to improve themselves. But we know 1/3 of men haven't been laid in a year. Men under 30 are struggling.
They are.
It's a thing out there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. If you like that one, click right here to watch the full SOSCAST. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel.